Hello. Coming to you live from the side of the Wilkerson family, where the Wilkerson family begun. Northwest side, H-Town. I heard like a term called Brexit, where Britain want to go ahead and exit out our new Rome. So I kind of adopted that that coined that saying. I call it the Tex-IT. That mean I'm making serious plans, man, to go ahead and exit Texas. I already, when you start seeing signs, and also you got the gift that I have, I tell y'all people, the voice of the Holy Spirit, and just a voice right here, every time, anything this Holy Spirit tell me, it always come true. It's always right. And anytime I don't listen to that voice, I have mounts and mounts of regret. When the last time I didn't listen to that voice? It said, the Holy Spirit said, vehemently, do not go back to George R. Brown. There's someone got the same gifts for you as you do, but they're on the opposite side of the fence. And they will immediately fix some bad happiness for you. And what I did instead, I didn't listen to the Holy Spirit. I listened to my wife, who said, "Oh, you need to go there and get your W-2 forms." And then y'all see, I went over there, and then what happened? Had one of the worst experiences in my whole entire life. Not only that, the former employer, she didn't come downstairs with a W-2 on purpose. Had me wait out there 3 hours, and security kept on coming at me. And the Holy Spirit telling me then, "See, I told you, but you didn't listen, son. Now look, we getting ready to go through." And then the Holy Spirit said, "Listen, now you better listen now. Stay calm. They try to throw you on the bus for two directions. She is not gonna come down there with paperwork. And then you got security bring you back and forth. And they tell, oh, you gotta wait over here, or you gotta wait over there. They try to get you mad on purpose, so they have a reason to take you to jail." And then the second thing the Holy Spirit told me, "This time you better listen to me, son. This time when you leave there, never ever come back." And then another thing the Holy Spirit is telling me, and he started laying down Bible stories, because I used to be a deacon. I know those Bible stories back and forth. He brought one to my mind, Abraham. It's the reason why Elam is where? Aram. The prophecy of Elam, what? I'm gonna break the bow of Elam. That was midnight hammer. We got prophecy going on right now in real time. And now the second thing that the prophecy getting ready to fulfill itself, God said He's gonna establish His throne. He's gonna establish his what they call it? No, He's gonna reestablish His pulpit in Elam, which is the Persia, Iran area. Now that's the next thing gonna happen. And the reason why He do that, because the other story that He brought to attention to me, Abraham was from that area. He was a Mesopotamian. And he was blood kin to the Nephilim people and all them. But what God told Abraham anyway, He said, I know your roots start here. I know that this is all you know. I know all your people here. I do know your job is here. Your well-being and your livelihood is here. right here in Iran / Persia, Mesopotamia, Elam. But what I want you to do, leave all your family. Don't tell them anything. Bring only just one other person with you. And then he brought who? Lot with him. Abraham brought Lot with him, his cousin. And you leave about around with your they call it something different thing. Uh, what they call it? It wasn't Persia yet. I think it was Mesopotamia. I said leave everything, and it's gonna be a place that I'm gonna choose for you to you settle here. You gonna build an altar here. You gonna start a new religion here. And I'm going to give you a whole new life right here. And you listen to me. Look at that beach over there and all that sand over there. Your offspring is going to outnumber the sand you see on that beach. And then that would happen. He came to what is now Israel. Abraham, yes. The last time I came live, yes, he was the man that went to the mountain. God told him to sacrifice his son. And then God said, wait a minute. Look at that goat in the bushes. Sacrifice that goat instead. And then that also backdoor to the story where God went to Jesus and said, since that man right there was willing to do the ultimate sacrifice, you know we're going to have to do the same thing in return. He just said, yeah. So that what God tell me. Say, man, my family didn't care about me. And y'all know that. They left me out here, man, homeless out here. My dad, man, lived just 5 miles away in 1960. I can't stay there. When they do harassing me and stuff, man, and the first person I called, my brother, man, he blocked messages. Hey, when Hurricane Beryl came, no, I couldn't stay with none of them. I had to stay outside in a Category 1 hurricane. Man, they don't give a dog about me, man. And then come to another story. Like, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, I know that sometimes I don't look at the words that come by, but sometimes people say stuff that mean. And sometimes folks say stuff that's nice. Like, how y'all doing? Man, all my top fans, man. I guess that's who I'll tell them. My wife and my top fans. I'm not even going on Facebook telling you. So and here comes another prophecy. And now here comes a personal prophecy that God laid on me. He gave me a dream. I was dreaming that I was on the edge of a big forest, and the hunting season was getting ready to begin. And I saw the game warden post a sign on the tree. It said, now open season for all practitioners of good. What that mean? That mean that you got a kind heart and everything. Watch out, because it's open season on us. And then with the evidences that you see of that, one evidence is saw what happened to Charlie Cook. And then today, or 2 days ago, it was another one that let you know. It was a constable. And this man had a gun with him, and he was speeding on purpose. He know he gonna get pulled over. He's speeding on purpose. So when the constable pulled him over, and then when the constable about to check his car, and the constable asked him, "There's not anything in here. You don't have any drugs or any weapons or anything in his car that you need to let me know right now." When the constable asked that man that. That man reached up on his seat, got a gun and shot that constable, bro. The constable in the hospital right now, man, fighting for his life. Yes, it is open season. But when people be learning law enforcement into daily traps, oh yeah, that's pretty much open season on the practitioners of good. Man, I had a quarter, man. Dude, man, I had a quarter, man. All I had to get up here, take care of some business. I told the bus driver I'm going to my job. She like, you ain't gonna go no job. She about to leave me from there. Almost about to say, man, bitch, you don't let me on this goddamn bus. They, these cold hard summers, man. I mean, my patience, man, is wearing real thin. Cause that's another narrative I starting to see. You know my definition of good. I mean, my definition of evil is the person that's struggling on their last leg and they're struggling to make good. And the ones that hinder a person that's struggling, I call those folks evil. That's my new definition of evil. My new definition of evil, man. And I can't seem to get a job here anyway. I got two of them, but what they do? They don't call me once a month. There ain't no job. There ain't no job. I just went up there to get the W-2s. So now, the reason why I came on live, yeah. I trying to think about a state I can move to, cause I got a plan. Even if I had to go to a rehab, because it's like this. I was struggling so hard, man. Shoot, man, I drink a beer, man, like what, with man, maybe twice a month. Man, it's no lie. Shoot, man, when you looking at when you looking at food staring down your throat, man, you looking at the phone bill, the phone bill imminently got to be paid. Or you look like, man, I need to keep bus money, so the job card, whatever, man, I need to get, man, I like, man, forget that beer, man. So it's like, man, I ain't doing anything hard. Man, I think I can do rehab, man, so stand on top of my head. Whatever it takes to get reestablished. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I do. That's why I came on live. I try and get some suggestions from y'all which state I could move to. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. Since my wife got an apartment now, some of my stuff I'm gonna move to an apartment. So for the other stuff, I'm just gonna have to let it go. My family, yeah, when it come down keeping my stuff, when I lost my storage, my family, man, wouldn't hold my stuff for me. I had to bring everything outside while I'm at, even a 1,500 e-bike, $1,500 man e-bike. And within 2 months, they stole that. Just about 50% of stuff I got has been stolen from me already. So it's gonna be like this. I told my wife, when I get this income tax to be enough, I'm gonna buy a bus ticket. And then whatever city they're gonna be outside the state, cause it look like obviously anywhere in Texas I go to, I always end up in the same struggle. So Texas side, so I'm ready for the Texas thing. Beans and baloney guy. Yeah, I remember that short. I got beans and baloney. I forgot how it went though, man. Yeah, that man well, he made a song about man beans and baloney, bro. I remember that, man. I like that, man. I remember that one. Yeah, I like that, man. Yeah, big bun. Yeah, I like that. At least you put a smile on my face because it's rough. Man, I hardly ate anything today. Yesterday, I didn't eat anything at all. They taking their time to renew my food stamps. Man. He said, I thought that was you. That's okay, bro. Hey, if I could have fooled a lot of people, I could remember that song. If I could remember that song that Bologna and Beans guy sung, I think what he said. I think it was like he was singing to his wife and son. I don't got much, baby, off you, but some beans and bologna. I remember that song, man. I remember that. But yeah, and that's the only telling y'all, the only telling my wife. Telling my wife, once I find a good state to go to, and most likely I'm gonna take whatever's on my back And she the only person I go and tell. And then when I go to, before I go to that city, I'm gonna call rehab. Why? Well, why it's gonna be rehab? Cause usually you go to a rehab. Usually when you go to a rehab at the end when you leave that rehab, they automatically gonna find jobs for you. You automatically gonna be clean to get any doggone job you need to be picking the area. And then on top of that, when you go to a rehab, they gonna actively gonna find a job for you. Cause they see that you really trying to put forth an effort. That's the word I was saying. That's my new definition of evil. The person that's struggling and they trying their best for a positive effort, and the ones that hinder them that know that, that's the new definition of evil. That's the new definition of evil, and Houston is full of that. Houston is full of that. And because been plenty times, man, there been plenty times I had the work gear on. I had the rubber boots on. They seen I had the goggles on. They seen I had the colorful safety vest on. I'm going to work. And I tell them I'm going to work, but they only call me like once or twice a month, and then they'll still say, no, I ain't gonna set the court. So don't put that in there. If you don't have the full bus fare, you cannot ride at all. And now Metro done gone cashless too, and it's hard to get the new bus card. First you got load it online, and then I hardly ever have a debit card that has a significant amount of money on it. Man, so now I try to pay what I got. I panhandle. Sometimes I panhandle to just get bus money, and I try to give them a quarter of the time. And they used to work. Now sometimes, man, I'm tired. Man, I'm tired, man, to struggle over here in Houston. And they can have. Another thing I seen too. And then after this man, they keep on harassing me about some money I don't owe him. And he's constantly coming to me, man. And what I seen in downtown today when I was walking from the soup kitchen, where the spot that homeless people be, I saw forensics and crime scene unit. Now if somebody would have died from overdose, it only would have been a coroner there. But since I see crime scene unit in forensics, that let me know that was a gunshot victim. That happened a whole lot with homeless folks over here in Houston. That's another reason why it's time for them to go and get about it. So I'll make it the first major move. I'm gonna move. First, I'm gonna move to a part of Houston where I had the least trouble from folks, and that seemed like that was here, Northwest Side. I had the least trouble from folks, man, over here Northwest Side. And also, man, usually right here, somebody come that got good enough, no good enough heart that they might give me some money to eat or even some food, man. I don't really need the money. I just want to eat, man. And that's horrible. That's horrible. I never felt like this in my life. I've never been in a situation like this in my life. And it come down on me. And the other day when they were heckling the mayor, he's Republican. I'm independent that tends to lean Republican. They cat out and they find out all who is independent, lean, so say white, not white, but right wing, independents and Republicans. That they know who they is. And it's like, and I'm not, know a felon, of a person of a felon, a 3-time felon would get a job faster here than me, because they know. Because nowadays they'll go straight to your social media, and if they're talking about so many folks the criminals need to be deported, so I get my job back. Then they not gonna like. They ain't gonna like. And you speaking on terms of a patriot. They ain't gonna like you. If you speaking on terms that make it sound any type of way, evangelical, it's not gonna like you here in Houston. That's another reason. I'm gonna go ahead, man. Go get in where I fit in, because it's another thing that God told me to. And then God said, you remember that other story I told you, the Bible story about Lot? Here's handyman's. They said something about it, but let me get back to the story about Lot. He stayed in a twin city. And they were called, one city was called Sodom, the other city was called Gomorrah. And they like to do things in the woke way. We're woke, you know, like the liberals got their lack of morals that were all that stuff originated from. Guy going with guy and all this stuff, man. The shoe man, the guy marrying another guy right in the church and all that. That was invented in Sodom and Gomorrah. And God told Lot, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of it. And I'm gonna let you know. You're about the nearest goodest person that I see in the city. I'm holding back my wrath. I'm giving you time to leave out this city. And when you do, tell your children, tell your wife, and you too, do not look back at all. So Lot, man, heard him pack this stuff, got his wife and the children, and sure enough, when they started making that way across the desert, you could hear the asteroids coming down. The meteor hits, hitting the city and destroying it. But the worst part happened. Lot's wife, she turned around to see what's happening. She turned into a pillar of salt. Know what, y'all? There's a lake bed right now in the Holy Land by Sodom and Gomorrah. There are columns of salt around that spot. And the scientists say they don't know how the columns of salt got there. But also, they said also that they see evidence, and it was a twin city here that got destroyed suddenly. It's kind of strange at the story of the Bible come out, then later on science prove it. Oh yeah, gets another thing that science proved. It was a great earthquake when Jesus was crucified. It was a great earthquake. And a lot of people may say, "Oh, that's just a myth. Oh, that's just a myth." Guess what science said? They said we see evidence. We see evidence, you know, in fault lines and everything on the day that Jesus passed away on the cross. That they said not only it was an eclipse during right at 12 noon time. It also was a great earthquake. I said, oh, no duh anyway. I was like, no duh, man. The Bible tells me that already. Yep. So that's what it is. God telling me that I hold my hand back. I hold my hand back. I give you time, Thomas. You get out of Houston. And then he told me, only tell one person to leave. And the rest of them, you're gonna do like Lot. You're gonna do like Abraham. You're gonna do like one of the disciples, one of Jesus' disciples. Jesus was looking for disciples, and he found one of the disciples, and he asked him, "Would you like to be my disciple, or you come and travel with me?" And then the man said, "Man, I gotta bury my father, man. The man, he just died." And Jesus said, "Let the dead bury the dead. I'm gonna have to do that too." And I told my dad. I texted him on Facebook. I said, Dad, when I leave here, I'm not looking back. That's period. I ain't looking back. I ain't coming back. These are times that we come in, unprecedented times. What unprecedented mean? Precedented mean preset. So the things that happen now is so unique and it's so original. It ain't never happened before. It's not a preset for it. That what precedented me. And we gotta keep ourselves visual. Saints and patriots. We gotta keep ourselves visual all the time. Man, it's stuff going on left and right, big time, big time. So I get ready to head on out. I'm gonna finish charging all these phones. I got a bunch of phones right here. I charge them. Yeah, I lost my portable charger with it. That was light. So now I'm doing all my phones. Man, I charge everything. And then there's some of my old phones. There's Wi-Fi here. I calibrate. And then also what I'm gonna do, I'm start looking around this area for a spot I'm gonna move my tent. And this gonna be the last spot I will ever be here in Houston. The reason why I put in Northwest Side too, not only I get along with everybody over here on the Northwest Side, but also the bullet train coming. Yeah, the bullet train coming. So if I have to, I'll take whatever's on my back, take that income tax return, go on the bullet train, and I'm out of here. 30 minutes I'll be in Dallas, trying to find my way up out the state. So that's what it is. Yeah. But I'd like to know, I'd like to have y'all suggestions too, or which state I can go to. Cause this right now is serious. Yeah, I'll get ready to leave Houston and get in where I fit in. You know what? Watchmen, stay in the crow's nest, watching out. And believers, keep and stay in hope. And everyone else, stay in God. Keep vigilant in your surroundings all the time. And be observant for all things that's seen and unseen. I'm out, y'all. I appreciate y'all giving me this time.